Hot 97, I'm Nessa with my twin.
Yeah, Ratchet
Rocky.
twin. It's we finally reunite
in New York.
In New York City.
This is crazy right now.
Is this like a dream come true?
This is a dream come true, man.
The same thing.
Rocky,
the same thing.
Can I tell you, you've never changed.
Thank you.
Ever. You've always been humble, a good dude. You never front. You never act better than anyone like that.
Thank you.
And you don't have to.
I'm not, because I'm not better. I'm just different.
You're just different. And you don't have to. Like, people in your position change.
A lot.
Yeah. And you've known me for so long. I've known you, and you've still been the same. You still show me love. You still be in the club. You still that guy. You still show people love.
Of course. You know
how? Why?
You know what I think it is, man? I think people in this industry sometimes, man, they don't really have a choice, because the person that they used to be, I guess, like, man, you know, once you got people always with a magnifying glass or always having a camera on you, and you're always in the press and stuff like that, it kind of it gets at whatever's left of you, whatever's real.
Yeah.
And I feel like most people feel like, I mean, you got to change. You got to kind of like, it's like fame and money, like I say it all the time, it doesn't really change you, and it changes the people around you. And I think a lot of people change due to the fault that, like, people make them, cause them to change.
Yeah.
But what I will say, for the people who just change because they got a little bit of riches and fame, man, that's just lame. That's
it
corny.
is. You were lame before, and you're still lame now. And the money just brought it out of you. You're corny. You'll always be corny. All right, so
with money. They corny with money. So
corny with money.
I guess that's a good situation.
But money
Shout out
goes.
to those guys. It comes and goes.
It will eventually go.
You can't buy class, and you can't buy swag.
Oh, man, you can't. Okay, so because I watched your video for LSD, I just want you to know I wanted to be in love.
How you feel about that?
Listen, I was so happy, because when I saw it first, I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. I want to be in love. I almost hit my exes like, yo, we just need to do this.
Yo,
one
you know
more
what?
time.
That means I did the right thing. See what I'm saying?
I was so emotional.
I want to trigger that emotion.
That, watching it, I was just like, is that real? Do you think love can make you feel like that?
Yeah. Yes. Are you crazy? Love makes you feel way better than that.
Oh.
You know that.
I know.
Love is the best feeling on earth.
But it's also tragic.
Yes. This is one of the most dangerous things, man. Emotions, the human heart, man, is a very sensitive thing, and it's a very sensitive subject, man, you know?
Okay.
Very vital organ.
Now, the album Allah.
Yes, At Long Last ASAP. That's just a nickname we gave it.
Yeah, because it's just abbreviated, just in case people get, like, you know, sensitive.
A lot of people were sensitive about that.
Don't be sensitive. It's abbreviated. We're having a good time. We're making music. We're making you feel things in your soul. Okay,
Thank
relax.
You, Nessa.
Relax. I'll
Shout
do
out
it
to
for
the Ratchet
you.
twin, swag.
Listen,
you
I got you.
Know. You know how
people
we do
are sensitive.
it.
That's the internet. That's the phase we live in now. Is everyone is so emotional about everything. You can be like, oh, my favorite ice cream is strawberry. They're like, what?
Yeah,
you gonna leave pineapple out?
You know what I think the internet gave people who a platform to speak, people who have no business, you know, opinionating their opinion.
Yes.
You know, I feel like it just gives a platform for so many just douchebags to just say whatever they want. And that's cool. I mean, that's the world we live in. I think the best thing to do for these artists, my word of advice is, man, you know, don't take it with a grain of salt. Don't take it so serious. It's just words. It's just the internet.
We're just having fun, man.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to have fun, you know.
The album now, does it have a fun feeling, or is it more, because the songs I heard, I didn't hear the entire album yet, but the songs that I heard were very, you know,
like serious.
Like we're taking it back right now. Like, I want you to know, oh, you thought I was playing before? Oh, you thought I just know how to dress good? I'm gonna let you know that I could really do this.
You be knowing.
Listen.
You be knowing.
I was like, okay, Rock, I see you, and you made it clear.
It's like I don't want to become an advocate for drug
of course
using, but drugs have always played a part in the ASAP. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Purple swag. We was talking about lean. We was talking about weed. I still never did coke or molly or ecstasy, but I've done hard drugs like mushrooms and LSD. That's my preference. That's my forte, because I know what kind of experience I want. I see the way people act on cocaine. First off, I don't like stuff in my eyes or nose or nothing like that. I don't, you know, I don't like pills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't like needles, so I can't do heroin. So it's a good thing for me. Like, you know what I mean? I don't like pills. I'm
glad you're not a heroin addict right now.
Well, I did Xanax one time to go to sleep. There was a half a pill and it knocked me right out. But that's not for me. I'm letting y'all youngsters know, y'all be wilding with the lean and Xanax. I took a half a little bar, like, and I would sleep for hours. I came to my interviews on time and everything the next day, man. It was crazy. But, you know, for me, I feel like, man, honestly, man, I feel like LSD, it fits my character because I felt comfortable doing it. I wanted to do it, you know. I never had a bad trip, and it's not something that's addictive, you know. And I hate to, it's like the word nigga, when you take something so negative and you make it cool. I hate to be that guy right now.
Yeah.
But I can't help it.
I think you're being honest of your experience.
Yeah, that's all I can be. You know what I mean?
So now, I heard that you slept with 9 girls in like one night or something.
You know what, man? You know what?
What?
That is not normal.
No,
For me, it's not normal. It's not at all. Like, so I
heard
want
stories.
people to think.
Debatable. Debatable.
Nah, like 9 though, like 9. You know what I mean? Like,
were you exhausted?
Definitely. You do it just to, you know, do it.
You know when you've been in water for so long, your fingers wrinkled. I mean, did that happen to you down there?
Nah, it stayed rock solid hard all day.
But I mean, you were in juices the whole time.
LSD.
Gosh.
As long as you got Jimmy's, my son T gonna make sure I'm straight.
Yeah, you got Jim. You
know
got to do that. So were these girls exhausted? Were they like, God, he's incredible? Like, how did you guys converse, or was it?
I'm not sure. It wasn't much talking. Like, I'm just being honest. Yeah.
I love you. Rahi, what's going on with your love life right now?
Oh man.
Are you in a relationship?
Unfortunately not. No. I'm single as a dollar bill.
It must have been hard, man, because I saw you at the VMAs about 2 years ago. You were with Chanel, and it was hard.
Yeah.
You were like, I've never seen you in love except that time.
I was so in love. I ain't gonna lie with you. I was so in love.
Listen, can you kind of tell us what happened? We were rooting for you. I was rooting.
No, nothing went wrong. I mean, to this day, like, you know what I mean? It's all good.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a situation where, you know, I don't know much about her personal situation, so I could just speak on myself. I think for me, we're young, and it was something that was so real, that it was so serious, that it was just like, you know, we need to.
Yeah. So would we say maybe right girl, wrong time?
I would definitely say that.
Now you
I would
realize.
say perfect girl, wrong time. Seriously.
Really? So you're okay with losing her?
You know what?
I'm a girl. I have to say this.
I never took it as a loss.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm not okay with losing her.
Yeah.
But that's the way of the world.
And it could work down the road.
It's not meant to work right now.
Yeah. Like, for right now, it's not gonna work.
It's not that it's not gonna work. It's just everyone's happy.
Yeah.
She's happy.
And you know what? I know that you guys saw each other in France and were able to take a photo together.
Of course.
Listen,
now,
no, Rocky. You say that like all of us could be cool with our exes like that.
Listen. You gotta realize, man. Like, I'm not like. I don't know how dudes are in relationships and stuff, because that was the first relationship I took serious. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I was a saint or nothing like that, but like, that was the first relationship that I would say that I actually took serious.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize I was slumped over like that the whole time. I know that probably looks weird in frame, like, you know what I'm saying? But now, like, I felt like, you know, when it all came down to it, when it all, you know, bottled down, I wanted to make sure that I was protecting my feelings and someone else's feelings without hurting nobody, because I'm not really here to hurt people.
You have a good soul, man.
I try.
You try your best with what you're dealing with.
Yeah, man.
The variables are hard,
I think that's why I have a good heart, though, because you know, I lost my father when my first album came out, and now I lost Jens with this album coming out. And I'm talking about right when they come out, like, you just lose them, right? And it's just like, man, you know, I think I'm so hurt that it's either I'm going to love people or I'm going to hurt people. And I don't got time to be hurting people, man. You know, it's cool, man. I got love.
Yeah, you do. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Okay, so someone who's not smiling right now. All right, so tell me what's going on with the whole Rita Ora thing.
No, she should smile. She's a pretty girl.
Yeah, Rita Ora is very beautiful. Now, we heard the lyrics. Now, I'm sure there's a reason behind it.
It's an old song, and I was in a relationship when I did that, and she got me into a lot of trouble. you know, man, you know, I hate to be the guy to have to talk about it all day, because, you know, but it's simple. It was an old song, and I should have muted that part.
Yeah. Well, I understand what you're saying, but I think that's the problem also with music is people are scared to say things.
But it's out already. It's not about me being scared. It's just that like people are just joking on her, and I just think that like the joke is already a ha with the lyrics. Leave it alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like no big deal, because in all reality, she's not the only pop singer getting jizzed on. You know, and that's just it's life. You know,
it's what it is.
And guys are. It's not a female or a male thing. It's not a domination thing, because there's dudes out here that are just really like broads that are like
man,
worse,
we know.
you know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is I don't kiss and tell. It's not the I'm not the first rap guy she's been with. She's not the first pop broad. This is long ago too.
Yeah.
This is so long ago. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
were you guys dating?
No, nothing. No, nothing. We didn't date. We didn't never.
Okay. Because I was trying to figure out where this came from, but you know what? It's experience. Well, no, like, did she do something that upset you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just said she had a big mouth, and I got in trouble. Put the pieces of the puzzle together.
Got it.
You get me?
So
like, that's what I'm saying.
So there was.
So with that being said, man, you know, I just feel like that's an old song, and you know, people gonna talk about it, rather if I want them to talk about it or not. And I'm kind of sorry that, you know, that's what people keep talking about. All I'm saying is, when you mess with me, don't kiss and tell. That's it. And
that
I won't.
is the PSA.
If you don't kiss and tell, I won't.
Yeah.
You know, and it is what it is. The only thing is, I just, you know, I kind of feel bad, because I look like a womanizer, you know. But the thing is, I'm young. I can't justify it. I said it. There's no excuses. It happened. She said what she said. We did what we did, and it happened. I don't even want to keep talking about it, you know. And I feel like I'm not perfect at all, you know. And at the end of the day, you know, I don't want my character to be
defined by that.
Yeah, because that's just not me. And you know, a lot of ladies could tell you that. Like, you know, it's plenty of women that I've been with. Oh man,
we know
that.
Rocky.
Oh please,
I've
don't
heard
start.
I'm not.
Don't start.
When I came to Hot, lots of people called. They were like, you know, they said great things about you.
I know. That's what make that's what make friends come. Like, yeah.
Listen, it made other girls be like, really?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Listen,
shout out
Rocky.
To me. It's dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she granted, the chick didn't say anything bad, and I didn't either. I didn't say the pussy was whack. I didn't say none of that. I didn't say she was a whack artist. I didn't say she's ugly. I didn't say don't listen to her. I just said she had a big mouth.
Yeah.
Because she did at the time, but it's a contradiction, because now the world knows. So
we're not perfect.
I'm not perfect, and you see him, and you get to see it one-on-one. I said it.
I love it.
And I'm handsome.
And you know, we're talking about the other lyrics, the Rihanna lyrics.
What Rihanna lyrics?
Apparently, that's what the lyrics people think you're talking about when you're talking about the girl, the pretty big forehead.
She not the only pretty big forehead bitch in the world. Like,
that is true.
She could tell you that I love, because that's my homie, and I love girls with big foreheads and gaps in their mouths.
You just look at your DMs right now. They're all the big forehead girls and be like, "Oh, we got a chance." I
hope they got
Rocky.
big booties though. Pretty faces, big booties. Now I'm playing.
But why not Rihanna? You guys make a cute couple. You just not ready for love. I could just see it in your eyes. You're too young, Rocky. You out here, man. You guys are, look, I would say you guys make a cute couple. No?
A lot of people would say that. I agree.
Yeah.
I make a cute couple with a lot of pretty girls.
Why not cross over more than just a homie? Why not just say, you know what, let's just do it?
Because that never happened.
Yeah.
If it happened.
It'll happen.
Then it would have happened. We didn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
You never know, man.
Nah, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, man, that's not what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the friendship that I already have with all these females, and because life is so complicated, and right now, man, girls is probably paranoid of me. They probably think I'm one of them lame niggas that just go telling everybody after I fuck. So it's fine, I ain't even worried about. Right now we gotta we gotta worry about touring, and we gotta worry about visuals and creatives, and you know, cause the pussy thing is inevitable. And you know, I'm not afraid to say in 2015 that I'm a 26-year-old man who loves to have sex with multiple women when I'm single. It's not a problem. What's the problem?
Right. You're single.
What's the problem?
Do you want to fall in love again?
Sure.
But just not right now.
Tomorrow, today. Why not?
You giving everyone hope right now.
See, here's the thing, because it's like love, man. If you go looking for it, you're not gonna find it. You're not, man, because love comes to you.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a gift. So you just gotta, you know, you gotta try to stay humble and not block your blessings. That's why, you know, I want to just say, Rita, hold your head, baby girl. You still sexy. Just, you know, zip it next time.
Yeah.
For future reference. But listen,
Rocky, I love you. The album.
I love you more.
Listen,
you like the album? Well, you gotta listen to it.
I love the Schoolboy Q song.
That shit is all right. See, listen, if you from the East Coast and you 21 and over, you know like what that means. And even not, if you're into like house music and shit like that, that's like an old house reference, and it's dope. Like, you know, Q, me and him, we always have fun. Our energy and our chemistry is so compatible, especially on and off, you know, record, man. Like, there's just so much love to all those cats at TDE, man. Shout outs to Ali, man, for mixing a few of the songs and stuff, man. Shout out Schoolboy Q, man.
This album, you worked with who you wanted to work with.
Yes.
This is why, you know, like when there's our artists that come in, we're just not industry people
at all.
Listen,
and unfortunately, we work in the industry, and I just want to inspire the people to try to be themselves more nowadays, man. It's like, man, look, man, I don't claim to be right, man. Like, you know, and I'm sorry I keep preaching. It's just that I haven't spoke to people in 2 years,
and forever.
I just want to be clear. Like, man, listen, I'm not perfect, and I know I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just giving y'all life the way I see it. You know, hopefully y'all enjoy it. That's it, man. You know, I'm not right all the time politically, you know, just socially. Sometimes I'm wrong, you know, and it proves it on this album. You know, it is what it is. I'm tired of just talking about what they want me to talk about. Like, for me, I feel like I'm so glad that I waited until now to do a Kanye
right,
you know, because now it's like they like, man, okay, we heard y'all on this, you know, because people been waiting so long, but we didn't give them what they expect. They expected us to do a regular a Lamborghini Mercy kind of beat,
right? Go
in and just, you know, sell some That's not what we want to make music.
How was that?
That was amazing. That's Kanye West, man.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, you know, and I'll be here like just tooting my own horn if I didn't say that man is like one of the greatest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of all time.
I had an argument about this last night because I love Kanye.
Lil Wayne is one of the greatest of all time.
Hands down, man.
This is my thing, you know. It's true that I feel like artists, where they fuck up at is they come in and sometimes later after they've you know set they made their foundation, and you know, they come back in the game and try new shit, and sometimes it fucks up their legacy. But let's not forget. Why are people so forgetful? Because
that's the world we live in. They don't realize what you are until you're not here. I literally had this conversation. Kanye's genius or Wayne's genius.
You know, they gonna treat those dudes like Tupac.
Absolutely.
When he died, everybody gonna be breaking down the lyrics. Why not break it down now?
Why not? Why can't we appreciate it now? It's not dick riding by showing love to somebody like that, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I know.
It's so crazy because the point is, like, everybody's obsessed with being the talent or the artist, and it's just like, is not meant for everyone. Skinny jeans aren't meant for everyone.
It really isn't.
You know, like, everything isn't for everybody. It's certain things I can't get away with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for everyone. You know, I just make it look good. You know, I'm just saying. It's just certain things. It's not for everything. Isn't for everyone. Everyone isn't meant to be. I wanted this bad. I didn't just wake up and figure out how to make money and saw other cats making money. Before I knew what responsibility was, I knew that this is what I wanted to do. So by the time I got older and realized you got responsibilities and this music can help you handle your responsibilities, that's a whole nother situation. This is embedded in me. I was named after a rapper.
Yep.
I changed my name just so I didn't disrespect that man's legacy because I said I got to prove to these people that I'm worthy of my name, and that's why I named the abbreviations Allah, the Return of the God MC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I wish I had Rakim on this album. You know?
I feel like you could.
I could, but I'm not that guy that
you
just
want to wait till the right
man, it gotta
moment.
be right, man, because it's like, I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off, sis. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I keep cutting you off, but it has to be right because I feel like I'm not one of those cats that's just gonna be like, man, I do a little bit of fashion, man. I did a movie or two, I sold some albums, man. You can come fuck with me, I'm not, man. It's like, I want them to really be like, man, I'm digging this kid, man.
I respect it.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, the respect thing is out the window. I met Rakim, man. That's nothing but love, man.
Of course.
But I'm just talking about, I want them to actually want to work back and not feel obligated or feel like, oh, this can help my career by doing this with this young artist. Like, everybody who worked with me regardless to if they knew if the record would be big or not. Everybody just wanted to work. Like Most Def, I've been Most Def for the past 2 months. No, a month. Let me not exaggerate, but I've been with, but that nigga being with him a days feels like 20 days. Like for real. That's big bro right there, man. Like he's something else, man. Like it's just like just being around like all those cats, man, and watching them, and you just look at their careers, and you could just be like, man, I see where they made that mistake, and I don't want to do that. I'm gonna try to prevent that, and I see why it's so important to do, why it's so important to remain humble, and why it's so important to not lose yourself with this shit, because people get gassed, man, and it's nothing to get gassed about, because you can't. It's nothing you could tell me about myself that you could say to me when I was broke. I don't want people to ever think I'm trying to capitalize or infiltrate some shit. I didn't start off with a big Hollywood movie. That movie was a independent movie.
Dope, by the way. That's what we're talking about.
Movie that I had to audition for 3 times.
Did you?
Yeah.
3 times?
Yes. Twice on video and 1 in person.
Okay, so were you nervous? Were you like, okay, all right, man, I gotta go in, or were you excited every single time? Like, what was going through you? 3 different times?
All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was so excited that I would get too cocky, and that would make me nervous. Cause then I'm like, oh man, you feeling yourself too much. Now you're not gonna get the role. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause I'm just like, I'm made for this. I'm not gonna do nothing that I'm not gonna put my all into. So it's just like, damn, I could just sit with you and just talk.
Listen,
like,
all day,
like,
man.
You know what I'm saying? But my bad. I hope I'm not babbling on.
No, what?
But listen, like for me, man, it's like man, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do nothing, anything that I'm not gonna agree to do anything if I'm not gonna put 100% into it.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna agree to do something that's gonna also have me look like an asshole. Like, I mean, like, come on, I'm not, fond of making myself look silly. So, for me, I've always wanted to act, and the fashion thing. The reason why I'm not designing is because I'm not a fashion designer, but I can collaborate. I'm good. I know I have good taste, and
I can't wait to see you in Dope. I can't wait.
It's crazy. You gonna like it, man. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be able to relate to it because it touches on different backgrounds, not just black people, the urban community, or just minorities for that matter. It's not just for minorities, man. It's also for white people. It's also for Asian people. It's for black people. It's for everyone, because the world is a melting pot of different ethnic backgrounds and nationalities, and when it really all boils down to it, man, you can't classify yourself as a race anymore, man. We're just a generation. Yeah. Like we're on one human race. You can't just be like black, because nobody's just something.
Nobody's just one thing.
Everybody's just like mixed with something one way or another. Even if it's West Indian, Caribbeans, Africans, the Caucasians, you're mixed with something. It's like an experience. It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Spring Breakers, and Juice. All together.
Listen.
All together. I promise you.
Rocky.
I'm telling you, it's lit. Listen, we're going to do a premiere in New York.
I'm coming.
It's lit. I got you. It's going to be lit. I'm telling you.
No.
Yeah.
Did you get any coaching, acting coaching?
Not really. We attempted to go to this coach. She kind of just, talked to me for 30 minutes and took our money. So it was, kind of one of those things. Yeah.
What's your ideal role?
I would love to play as Mos Def in a movie named Something the Lord Made, because he plays as this heart surgeon, and I think it would kind of challenge for my viewers. It'd be challenging for them to see me play, so because they used to me being sly and witty and cool and foxy and and being slick with the mouth, but they never really got to see, they never saw me act theatrical or cinematic or just kind of like really play a role, and that's really what I want to do. And,
drama.
Yeah, and instead of just talking about it all day, we'll see how it goes.
Listen, those checks are nice. Let me tell you, Rocky. Listen, go get that Hollywood money for us, babe. Don't listen. Fuck rap. Fuck all this shit right now. I'm out of here. I'm quitting. I'm going. I'm a BA agent. Let's go. Who wants to put Rocky on? Come and talk to us right now. Listen, Rocky, go get that Hollywood money.
Yeah, I'm lit. I'm with it. Hey, we should put out a movie. You with it? It's gonna be lit.
I
what
want
would it be
to.
About? Ratchetness.
I think it's something. Yeah, I think it is, and it's about evolution and progress and like
current ratchetness.
Like,
that should be the name of the
current
movie. Ratchetness.
Yeah, and
it should be a documentary about ratchet people across the globe.
And look what we're doing. Look what we get to do. Look what we get
On
to
a real
do,
note,
Rocky.
Though, but
look,
really though.
Look where you come from.
Being ourselves. Look at what we actually.
How many times have you been doubted? Because
all
sometimes people think
all the time
you had it easy because you're successful
now,
right? But people don't realize, you went through pain for this. Yeah. Like you gave everything up.
You gotta work for it.
Lost people along the way.
Yeah,
when people forget you're human. They're like, oh look, Rocky lives good. Look, he's got this, he's got that, he's got this girl.
I don't even own a vehicle. Yeah, I take Ubers or cabs.
What?
Or I walk. You could ask people. They just see me walking around Soho, just like, walking. So back to like Rocky has this and that. Only thing Rocky has nice is like fancy Goyard and clothes. Other than that, I don't have any. I mean, I live in Soho. That's about it.
Listen, as you should. That's the one nice thing you have.
Other than that, like it's I'm not gonna sit here and say like life isn't amazing. Don't get me wrong. Right. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's amazing, but I'm not too much different. I mean, I don't need a car. I live in New York. I don't even have my license right now, so it's cool. Like it's I walk around the streets in peace, and people come up to me when I'm in the streets, and they just tell me these crazy nice things like, man, I love what you do, and it just gives me motivation, man. Like, I remember one time last summer, nobody was talking about ASAP Rocky at all, right? And last summer and stuff, and that's because that's how it's supposed to be. I didn't have anything for them to talk about. There's no music. And I'm walking through Soho, and my hair looked like this, and I had a turtleneck on, and a blazer like this, some sweatpants, some Rick Owens like sweatpants that were like, they were white, and they were like, I'm describing so you guys can envision it, not to brag. And they were dragging. I had like these Vans on, and like they were unlaced, and I just came from Dior to see if they had the news that the shipment came in yet, and then it didn't. So I just walking right back to my house. Yeah, and I'm smoking. And it was a little hot, so I'm sweating, and I kind of took my coat off. It probably was this one. Put it on my arm, and I just kept walking. And the girl stopped, and she stopped me. She said, ASAP, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. I'm smoking a doobie in the streets by myself. She's like, what are you doing here? And she looking at, I'm walking on my pants, and so I said, oh, people thought I fell off. And that's when it hit me. I was oblivious. And I was like, oh, people thought, because she looked at me like, the way she looked at me is if I was a crackhead. No, yeah. She thought I was a crackhead. She still wanted a picture, but still, it was like.
She was like, look, crackhead or not? Let me get my picture.
But she thought I was fucked up. And I'm like, sweetheart, like, my pen, I live right here. Yeah. Like, you know where you at? I'm walking from the store. Like, I'm fine. How you doing? And it just clicked to me. I'm like, nah, man, you've been away too long. Like, they forgetting. Then I'm like, oh man, I don't really like how a lot of this hip hop shit is going. It's just like everybody's doing the same thing, and there's only a few who I like. And it's like, I just said Father and all those guys, and how like McCone and all those guys got their weirdo rap ATL thing. I hate to label it, but that's what I call it to articulate what they have going on. And then that's cool, but then you got everyone else trying to imitate that, and that's their ticket into the game. And I just feel like it's okay to have different styles. Everybody don't have to rap like Kendrick or Jay-Z or Kanye for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't have to, everybody don't have to sing. Like, everybody don't have to sing like Future and do the auto-tune thing. Everybody don't have to do the Migos double time thing. I love when it's people that are willing to try to come out and just do their own thing. Like, oh man, Earl's shit is so dope. Like, Earl,
yes.
Like, Grief is one of my favorite videos and songs. I made a freestyle to the end of Grief, the part where he just has the sample, but it came out whack, so I ain't putting it out.
I love how you're so honest with yourself, though.
I was like, I'm feeling myself too much. This shit trash. It's quiet.